Nobody wants you to know about this place, but I'm going to show you why it is one of the most wonderful beaches in Spain, and it's even going to have a little chiringuito. How close to the water is that? Now we're down that way, you can see where the big hotel is, and as we scan up the coast to Guardamar del Segura, and yes, I'm just outside La Marina, and I've got to say, I love these sand dunes, but it got me asking the question, why are the houses down in Guardamar being knocked down? They're so close to the water, but the ones up here are all fine. Why is that? And then as you head up round the coast, you can see over there Santa Pola, absolutely fantastic part of the country. But I'm going to head down off these sand dunes. I'm going to come down off the sand dunes and walk down here, but it's even hotter down here. So there's a little bit of word of warning for you if you're coming to Spain this week. It is hot, and when I mean hot, I mean you're talking August temperatures already. Yep. I mean, we have been speaking about it on the channel, saying it's just the switch is tripped and it is just boiling. I wonder what this whole place was. Look at this. Oh, it's an old power station. Old buildings. But you have to keep out of that bit. Anyway, we're heading up here. Now the good thing about this place is that if you can, try and get parked under the trees, because at this time of year it is just absolutely boiling, and luckily enough there is plenty of parking spaces just now, but come July and August you're not going to get parked here for love nor money. But anyway, back to my original question. Why just a couple of miles down the road are the buildings that come under the jurisdiction of Guardamar del Segura been knocked down? And when this restaurant here, with the cracking beach views, is open. And so is all the buildings right along the front. They're all lived in as holiday homes, and then you've got restaurants right up the other side. Let's see if we can walk around this way. As long as there's nobody knackered, as they say. As long as there is nobody knackered. There is a few, oh no doubt. So yeah, but look how close they are to the beach. I mean, the beach is there, and it is that close. But these ones are fine. So when you see the ones down that have been there, they have to have been here the same length of time as these ones. There's no difference in the make of them. There's no difference in how close they are to the water. So it does beg the question, and why, and it's obviously for financial reasons, but it is devastating for the people who own them. But as you see up here, maybe people will tell us, because there is people from La Marina that watch the channel, maybe you can tell us why these ones aren't getting knocked down. Are they safer? At the end of the day, they're the exact same. This is right on the waterfront, the exact same as that one is right on the waterfront. You know, there's no difference compared to these ones here in La Marina, really, and the ones down in Guardamar. But Guardamar seems to be getting penalised for some reason. And we'll go down this bit here, and you can see how close they are to the water. The similarities between here and Guardamar del Segura are unbelievable. We'll stand on this terrace here, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You know, they're the exact same almost compared to Guardamar. So it is. You can walk along these. You can come out with 3 jumps, hop, skip, and a jump, and you're coming out there. Hop, skip, jump. You're in the water. Easy. Should we try it? Not a chance. Let's walk along this way. So the only difference is they've kind of tried to maintain the steps here, and maybe that's the owners that have done that. Maybe the owners have tried to keep the sea at bay, but there is absolutely no difference whatsoever, which I think is completely bizarre. And it's weird when you see people setting their tables up and everything. They're going to get ready for their lunch. But they're obviously just used as holiday homes. And I don't know if the ones down in Guardamar, if it's because they were more full time. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, these ones look as if they have been done up over the years. A bit new tiling on some of them. But I mean, you can just basically, I mean, there's your front door. Say for instance, there's your front door. 1, 2, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, onto the rocks, jumped into the sand, and you're in the sea. 5 steps, and you're into the sea. That's what you call beachfront property, isn't it? That's beachfront property with a big, huge. This is fantastic. But let's face it, they're not £1 million properties, and maybe that's the issue down in Guardamar, is the fact that properties like this down in Guardamar, the way that property prices going, and especially when it's this close to the sea, maybe the fact that they want the location, and maybe it does just come down to that. Maybe they see the fact that these properties are not really worth a lot of money to anyone, apart from the people that actually own them, and the fact that they can put down that they were illegal. You know, they'll find some kind of clause in the system. But there is a lot of them down this way compared to Guardamar that have obviously been a bit more looked after. So who knows? I for one definitely don't. But it is. Do you know, if you had the money and you didn't need to work and you had your retirement fund and you owned one of these, I mean, it is the stuff of dreams, isn't it? Isn't it? It is. I don't care how wild the sea is, because if you just enough money to get by, stay in one of these, it is living the dream. And that water won't be always as noisy as that. Sometimes it'll be noisier, sometimes it'll be really calm and smoothing. There's more new tiles on here, so it does look as if they are looking after it, and maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the issue down in Guardamar, is they wanted the locals. Maybe it's the fact that they wanted the locals to take care of it more than the council. Do you know this? But then who knows? This restaurant here is absolutely mobbed. Wait till you see this. Oof. Busy. It's only just turned 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm having to squeeze past. My God, there isn't a spare table in the house. They're standing waiting to get this table. There is no seats. Oh, there's 2 there. It's only just turned 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Brilliant, isn't it? That's the life. And then back to the sunbathing. So Monday afternoon, in the Valencia region this week. If you've got any property here, you'll know that June is just crazy. Speaking to a guy in the pub last night, Saturday night, and he was saying next year we're hiring a motorhome and we're getting out of it. We're getting away from here, getting away from Valencia. It's crazy. It's absolute bonkers. it's just constant fireworks, it's just constant fiestas, and it's just constant party time. And he was like, I've had enough, stayed here for 20 years, it's getting worse every single day. And he just wasn't coping with it at all. And he's like, that's it, I've just had enough. And I can understand where he's coming from, because we stay obviously in earshot. There's Cattrall, there's Dolores, there's Redovan, there's Orihuela, there's Cox, there's Albatera, other towns that you can hear the fireworks going off all the time, and it drives the dog completely nuts. But it's all good in the hood. But this is it's an interesting one, especially when you compare and contrast the fact that down in Guardamar properties are being knocked down as I almost fall over. Oh, don't do that. And then we're going to head up here, see the bars and restaurants up this way. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. Those stairs don't look too clever though, do they? I'd be getting big rocks under, and then these ones as well. I mean, that's just a set of concrete stairs. I'd be getting something underneath them to kind of just secure them just a little bit, because it's not my idea that you're going to go right. Let's take a walk around this way, see how busy this place is. You've got to remember, it's not even, well, it is a bank holiday tomorrow, so what you tend to get is people will take a bridge day, so they'll take the day off because it's the Monday, so it gives themselves an extra long weekend. So they will take today off, and then tomorrow's the bank holiday, so they take the tomorrow off. Today's like a bridge day, and that's that. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, it's nice and a bit though, not as crazy up here. Walk down here. Anyway, what a day. How's your Monday going? Tell me in the comments. So just look up to Santa Pola. That's fantastic, isn't it? That's where I was going to go, Santa Pola, but I decided not to. Anyway. Tell me in the comments if you've ever been to Pintet Playa for any food, or if it's your go-to beach. And tell me what is really going on with the property. How come the property up in La Marina isn't coming under the same nonsense that the property is down Guardamar del Segura? On that note, hasta luego.